Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on the new moon, Wednesday, September 20th, 2017, with some daily inspiration for you and some new moon messages. So today we have the new moon in Virgo, which Virgo is an earth sign, very meticulous, ruled by Mercury, so very detail-oriented and just very grounded and domesticated. So we're going to be bringing some order and grounding our unions more in the physical during this time period. I've prayed and shuffled the cards, and I have cards for the union, the person watching here, and then their beloved, which is most likely the divine feminine watching, but not always, and the divine masculine not watching. So I do want to start with the positive affirmation prayer and then do a tarot reading, also using the Vision Quest Tarot. So what I'd like to do first is to say thank you to all those that have liked, shared, commented, and subscribed to this YouTube channel. Thanks to those that follow us on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and soon to be Instagram. And thanks to those that come to me for private sessions. The information about that is in the 2 links below in the description box. I also have a private video reading option where I answer your top 5 questions about anything, but more focused on your twin flame union, your counterpart, what's going on with them, what's going on with you, if they have any karmic situations going on. Also, I can look into what your joint mission or separate missions are, things like that. Whatever questions you have, send them to me. There's 5 question or so limit, but if you did have a few more, that's okay. So check out the information about doing that in the description box below. I send you your video reading with the answers within a week of getting the order. So I wanted to start off with the positive affirmation for today with the new moon energy. It says, we have the strength to remain calm in the face of change. We are always safe. So remembering to stay grounded is the key. So we see the sand there of the earth, which again, Virgo is an earth sign. So this is also a new moon. So make sure to release everything that no longer serves you and write a list of things that you would like to manifest during this new moon period, bringing in new energies, more positive energies and positive experiences for yourself and for your twin flame union. All right, we will also have a prayer. So I'm going to open to a prayer divinely guided by spirit from this Sonia Choquette Uplifting Prayers to Light Your Way. And the prayer here is gratitude for friends. Holy Mother, Father, God, divine loving light and heart of the universe, we deeply thank you for your most generous blessing of all, the loving people who make our lives so wonderful and leave us feeling so supported. We are deeply grateful for the ways in which they encourage us, love us, and keep us close when we feel afraid and alone. Thank you for enriching our life with their gifts, their contributions, their perspectives, their comfort, and their companionship. We are so grateful for their generous blessings, and we thank you with our whole heart and soul for their presence in our lives. Amen. And with infinite gratitude. And I thank you for your presence in my life as well. All right, so what I'm going to do first is let's look at the energy that is present at this time, and then going forward, I will pick a card representing the spirit, the spirit, and then the heart, and then the mind and the body. So we have like the 5D and then 3D aspects of the person watching, your beloved, and then also your union. So we're going to have 4 cards for each. So I'm going to split the deck into 3 right after this next shuffle, and then the cards will get chosen from there. So all right, so we have 3 stacks, and we're going to take the top 4 cards from each stack to represent first the spirit, then the heart energy, then the mind, and then the body, like what's actually going to happen. Okay, so the spirit is the 5D energy, or 5th dimensional, for each of the beloveds. So let's start with you, whoever's watching, what your energy is, to see if you resonate. Remember that this is a very general reading. You may or may not resonate, and if you do not resonate, maybe you will resonate in the future, but if you do resonate, then it's possible that I'm the reader for you. You might also want to get a private reading if you need more details. So first, we're going to start off with the spirit energy for you. So we have the big medicine wheel coming up. So that's interesting because I also pulled this card for the Twitter feed for the message from the Divine Feminine to their beloved, which was that they're completing a cycle, and that's what this also means. So we have the Wheel of Fortune pretty much, or the world actually energy here. The world meaning that, you know, there's a completion here with the 4 elements of the zodiac: earth, fire, air, and water. And then also we have just, you know, a graduation of sorts. So your spirit is ascending if you're the Divine Feminine watching this. That's what that means. The heart is daughter of air, so the heart is learning to be more open and free. That's what the eagle means behind the woman. And then she's holding that feather. So often feathers are indications from spirit. So they might come from your spirit guides or past over loved ones. Sometimes even your beloved, their higher self, may leave you these feathers as symbols that, you know, they're with you. So the heart of the Divine Feminine, or whoever's watching this, most likely it is Divine Feminine, is becoming more open and free to love unconditionally without restrictions and regrets even. What we have here is the mind energy. So the mind is oppressed with the 10 of fire here, showing that yes, there are negative thoughts that pop up, and yes, those negative thoughts need to be acknowledged and then released. And you know, it's okay to have negative thoughts, but if you keep dwelling on them, that could end up being your reality, because our thoughts do become things and attract, you know, vibrations or energies that we do not want in our lives. So try to keep your thoughts on the positive side and be optimistic about your union rather than pessimistic in order to manifest it, especially now during this powerful new moon energy. And as far as the 3D energy for the Divine Feminine, or whoever's watching this goes, we have the 9 of air, which is hurt, and I can identify, but I'm releasing that pain. I feel that many of us have like this hurt within our body, within our body. Like it may manifest as aches and pains. We could release that hurt by replacing it with better and more positive energies, but feeling the hurt is okay, because, you know, experiencing hurt is going to give us a more balanced perspective, and we'll be more appreciative when we actually feel the joy of our union in the future. All right. As far as the Archangel energy goes for the Divine Feminine, we have the 6 of Raphael. So it says here, embrace your inner child, and then it talks about new friends or rekindled relationships. So this is an important card, because it's saying that basically we still might have those inner child wounds that need to be healed and released. And then also, you know, that'll help us to move forward with our beloved, but then approaching our beloved with the childlike energy is a good way to gain a new start with them. So being playful with them and just being like a child children do not hold grudges very long. You know, they may be hurt, but then they get up and they, you know, they might have scraped their knee, but then they get up and run and continue to play. And that's kind of the energy that we're being asked to be in. And it does say that we might have rekindled relationships, so that could be with our beloved. And wouldn't that be beautiful? All right, so now what we're going to look at is the Divine Masculine, or whoever's not watching this, their spirit energy. Wow, so their spirit currently is tormented. You can tell from the image on this card that it's not a good feeling, but that's the dark night of the soul energy. I believe that many of the beloveds are going through now, the ones that are not watching these videos. Their hearts are feeling Father of Air, so the freedom, like the Divine Feminine or the person watching, we saw she was I think the daughter of air. Well, the Father of Air is even more free with their heart's expression. And then we have Father of Earth as the energy for the mind. So being very focused on domestic matters, which is a Virgo kind of energy, is what the beloved is looking at, like becoming more stable in the third dimension. But that also translates to wanting stability in their twin flame connection. And, you know, having a relationship with their beloved in the physical. Wow, so we have the Nine of Earth as accumulation. This is like the Nine of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite. So the divine masculine, or whoever's not watching this, is going to start working toward the union in the physical, is what this card means. The archangels, what do the archangels say? Well, they also point to working toward union, because we have this divine 7 number with the Chariot and Archangel Metatron, which says that they will be working toward the union with determination and self-control. They're also going to be working on their career goals, and people will see their success, and you have the unicorn there. So I believe that there will be some movement forward somehow in the physical on the part of the counterpart that's not watching this, most likely the divine masculine. As far as union energies, we have 5 of Water, loss, so there might be some loss felt in our soul, the separation pain, but our hearts together are full with the 3 of Water and making that third energy, so our hearts are really open to each other. Still together and combined, we have in the thought space and the mind space of both twins, the 10 of Air. Negative thinking could have negative results. But the Mother of Fire is the energy that, you know, we will bring forth. We will bring forth that fire actively in the physical, whether we're with our twin or not. The archangels tell us this. They say, everything happens for a reason, so release regret, embrace the opportunities for happiness, and search for the silver lining. So during this new moon, you're going to want to search for the silver lining. This is the end of the reading. And I'm sending you some Reiki healing as I close out, so that you may manifest everything that you truly desire in this new moon period. I will see you soon. Namaste.